10:23. You got 37 minutes.
Fuck my life. Alright, well, we can't end right on the dot.
We have to end soon.
We got this.
Another morning. Thank you.
Another morning, another egg and cheese sandwich.
Egg and cheese.
Welcome back to Nothing, Something, and Everything in the Cheese.
Ooh.
With,
Look at that, how raw that egg and
that
cheese
is nice.
is.
It's not raw. We just let it sit for a little bit.
It's raw.
Told her to hurry up.
It's a little raw. Anyway.
Welcome back with Richard Raphael and Aron Love.
Oh.
What? It doesn't taste good?
Nah.
Stop being fat.
No salt, no pepper.
Just eat it. Just put it in your
Whatever.
belly and swallow it.
That's what she said.
It's a delicious egg and cheese brought to you by Mrs. and Mr. Lee, by Fulong Deli, and Fresh Meadows.
Food Corp.
We have been going there since the 5th grade. It's fucking delicious. And I've been eating the same thing.
For
Everything ever since then.
15 years.
15 years, just egg and cheeses. My life is all about that. That's all I want to do in life. Just eat egg and cheeses.
Eat egg and cheeses.
Yeah, did you just test our mics before we got on?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Just because sometimes mine cuts out and
Nope,
it's like you're talking to
yours
yourself.
isn't even working anymore.
That was good.
I just stopped it.
So, Richard.
Yep.
How was your Halloween? I know that passed.
Didn't we already have an episode after
No,
Halloween?
we didn't. We had ChristianMingle.com online with us.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, we didn't have an episode. How was your Halloween? Did you go trick-or-treating?
Did I go trick-or-treating? I did not.
Did you dress up like a nurse?
I did not.
Did you see any hot nurses?
I did not go to the hospital.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like the sexy nurse outfit has declined through the years. I have not seen that one.
That's racist.
This past Halloween.
That's racist.
That's racist. Is that what that is? No, I'm serious. Like, I feel like everybody wants to be a zombie or like something with blood in it. Be a bloody nurse.
The end of the world is cool. That's why.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I didn't see any doctors. I didn't see any firemen dressed up. Nothing.
I've never seen a kid dressed up as a fireman.
I'm not talking about kid. I'm just saying in general.
Whatever.
In general, I am upset that there's a decline in sexy nurse outfits.
You're upset that there's a decline in costumes being professions.
Yes, I saw a police officer outfit and I was like, wow, that is fucking ugly. But that's because it was a real cop, and there was no cleavage showing. There was no cleavage showing, so quite the upsetting.
So what was that story you want to tell me that I had to remember for 2 weeks?
You slidell. Okay. So I had to work my job, Romeo's Pizza, as a pizza delivery guy. This past Halloween, and it was the first Halloween I didn't get to take my brother trick-or-treating. Kind of sucked, but whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I saw a ton of kids come in, and we gave out candy. Kind of ran out of candy, so we gave them garlic knots until I ran over to Rite Aid.
Nice.
Got more, right? Who doesn't
Yeah.
have garlic knots? So I was driving, and I hit a red light. I'm at the red light.
You actually hit the red light?
With my eyes, yes.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I text while driving. But not while I'm driving. I'll wait until there's a red light or a stop sign if there's no one behind. I know it's not the best thing to do, but at least the vehicle's not moving.
You're compromising.
I'm trying to do better. Now what I'm trying to do is pull over. Because my job is about driving. I need to text. I have so many people that care about me. God. So popular. I mean, in this room alone is just everyone. Everyone say hello. So yeah. So I'm at the red light, and I'm answering my text. It was probably maybe towards yours to my imaginary girlfriend. And all of a sudden, some kid runs up to my window, and he slaps it in a comedic way. That's disgusting. And I get a little startled. I don't scream. I don't jump. I just I just look up right away. And it's this kid that's in a hoodie, kind of like you're wearing right now and myself. And he's wearing the V for Vendetta mask.
Uh-huh.
And I look at him and he just goes, Happy Halloween. And he just goes back to a large group of friends. They're like teenagers. And they're laughing of how they scared me while I'm working.
Uh-huh.
So I thought to myself,
Revenge.
Remember, the 5th of November. And the light turns green.
Which was a couple of days ago.
Yes. The light turns green. And the entire group is crossing the crosswalk adjacent from me.
Okay.
So I hit the gas hard. I start flashing my lights and I start honking really as fast as I can towards the crowd of people. And I'm directed towards that kid in the blue mask. And he's not hard to spot. every kid around him like literally jumps for their life. This one kid, the kid that's scary, shit himself of how hard he jumped back. Like he literally, his mask almost fell off of how hard and he screamed a little bit. And at the last possible moment, I swerved my car, and just as I'm about to hit him, I pull down my window and I say, "Happy Halloween." And I just drive away. You could hear them laughing and cursing at me. I'm like, you don't fuck with me, especially on Halloween. So that was a lesson to the neighborhood kids. I like to teach lessons when I'm driving to dumbass drivers, to dumbass pedestrians, and these kids really fucking got me. So I think that they've learned their lesson.
So was he the designated dumbass of the week?
You know what? He was, just because he thought he could fuck with me. There was a lot of cars around. He could have went to any fucking one of them. You don't do it with me, especially not the night that I should be home or with my brother trick-or-treating. Just don't do it.
Yes.
Surprisingly enough, that is the only good story for this past Halloween. Like, I didn't hear of any eggings. I didn't hear of any, like, trampling or kids dying from candy. What?
I egged you.
No. Did you devour your sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Fat fuck. No, but I'm serious. Like, every year there's, like, a girl abducted or some shit.
Didn't you see on Facebook that mother...
That's not real.
Unwrapping the son's candy
I
and
don't
the needle
believe
came
that
out?
shit. I don't believe that shit. There's no... You know why I don't believe that shit? Because my brother, when he brought home the candy, there's no fucking way you could tell if something's in there. Her eyes must have been fucking Superman eyes. X-rayed. Come on, man. Come on. There's no way she could tell that. If it was really in there, I think the kid would have bit into it and then she would find out. And she's like, oh wow, I almost pricked myself. Or she did prick herself. I think it's bullshit. I think it's a publicity stunt. I don't think it's real. You know, there's never been a case where a kid was damaged by Halloween candy. There's never been a case. What?
None that you know.
Not that I've researched. No, I have no cases. Come on, guys. Get it to fucking get. Like, who has to be so fucking sick to fuck with children? Like, fucking with adults, I love fucking with adults. They deserve it. But fucking children, you're bigger than them. Even if you're a short person, you're bigger than them. Stronger than them. Just need them. You don't have to fuck with children, you know?
You just did.
That wasn't a fucking child. That is a young adult.
How old was he?
Teenagers. They were teenagers.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker. This was around 9:30 p.m. This is 9:30 fucking p.m.
Oh, okay.
You're with a group of friends. You guys are making mad noise on the streets. You're not a teenager. You're not a child. You're a grown man that's getting ready to get fucked with. Lucky fuck.
They should send you into juvenile detention centers to give lectures.
Oh my god. I would just fucking go batshit crazy on them. Just get naked and be like, you want to get it on? You want to fucking get it on? Take out the trash like your mama asked you to. I would just go fucking crazy.
Why would you have to get naked?
What? I don't know, that freaks people out. Every time I get naked, it just freaks people out. Even during sex, like if I have a girl, I'm like, oh hey, you want to get on? She's like, yeah, cool. I get naked. Whoa, what the fuck is that?
That's not what I signed up for.
Why is there 9 of them?
Oh,
but yes. So Halloween. There's nothing really crazy that happened, right?
No.
I remember around the neighborhood, our neighborhood, you would see like eggshells on the floors. Or, like, there's usually something.
Times are tough now. People just don't give a fuck.
Changed.
Yeah.
Even adults. Like, last year we had a Halloween party.
Yeah.
And this year we did nothing.
Nothing.
Like, fucking nothing.
That's it.
Losers.
It's over.
Fuck you.
Your heads get lower and lower.
Let's talk about, UFC 217, baby.
Ugh.
Can we just talk about how Richie fucked me over out of $2,000?
I didn't fuck you.
Can we just talk about how he
You
fucked
fucked yourself
me
over
out of $2,000?
You fucked me over. I had $4,000.
Hold on. How many
By
fights were
ruining
you
my
right
picks.
on? How many was I right on?
3. And you were right on 3.
That's right, mother.
It's 3-3.
No, Rose. I should have went with her.
I didn't tell you to not go with her.
Yeah, you did.
No,
You
didn't.
said Joanna.
But you had her already in your lineup.
You had her already.
Yeah. You
Sloppy seconds. Oh.
You cursed all my picks.
No, I didn't. I told you GSP was gonna win. There's a champion. I told you Dillashaw was gonna win.
No.
Champion.
No, you cursed all my picks.
Yo, you know, even Dillashaw, I saw on Instagram wrote, he's like, Cody has a weak chin. Even Cruz shook him up a bit. I was saying the exact same thing to you guys. I was like, yo, he cannot take a hit. He's fast, he's powerful, but he has a weak chin. TJ has a strong chin. This
You guys got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, almost, but
Yeah.
he can take a hit.
No.
That's what
the
you
first
need as a
round
fighter.
saved. The first round got
What
saved
he
by
saved
the
him.
bell.
It's a long round.
He got
It
saved
was
by the
done.
bell.
Stop it.
Saved by the
Anyway,
bell.
it was quite interesting to watch. This is the first
Best
UFC I've
fight
ever
ever.
watched where 3 champions lost their belts.
Yeah.
It was quite interesting. And
That was the first one ever.
first one I bet on too.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Fuck you. I only won $6. Thanks to you, it would have been $2,000.
Well, beggars can't be choosers, huh?
Is that what I got mounted to? Beggar?
Yes, beggar. Look at that hat.
Yeah, I'm so tired of it.
Did you hear Disney is buying 21st Century Fox?
No, I heard something about them getting X-Men or some shit.
Yeah. And
I don't know
Deadpool.
that happens.
So what's gonna happen to Deadpool?
Deadpool I don't give a fuck about.
Why?
X-Men I care about. Because if they can combine the X-Men universe with fucking the Avengers, like the rest of the Marvel universe, it's done. It's gonna be the greatest
Hugh
thing in the world.
Jackman's not gonna be in it.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be. Imagine fucking Wolverine mixed with Captain America. Do you know how crazy that would be? I would lose my shit.
You know what I'd like to see?
What?
A World War II movie with Captain America and Wolverine together.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hefty.
That would be pretty cool.
Pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Which fan are you, by the way? Wolverine or Captain? Like, if you had to choose.
Wolverine, hands down.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
I'm a huge Wolverine fan, but Captain America is my favorite in the Marvel universe.
Why?
Even above Hulk.
Why?
Why? Because he stands up for everything. He's like the Superman, basically.
Yeah, but he's fake.
And he can
They
beat
made
Batman
him.
up. And he can beat
They
Batman
made
up.
him.
And he can beat
They made
Batman
him.
up. So what?
Wait, how do they fight? They're two different.
They did fight once when there was a crossover,
Uh-huh.
and Batman even admitted, you can beat me, but it's gonna take you a very long time. So
How can
that's
he beat
right. He's fucking Captain America.
Wait, who broke his shield?
I don't know. There's been so
Wonder
many
Woman?
people. I don't know, dude. No, that's I have no. That I gotta look up. I have no idea.
Aren't Wolverine and him made out of the same thing?
What? Are you talking about like what his shield is made out of, compared to what Wolverine's skeleton is?
Yeah.
No, Wolverine's is adamantium, and then I think Captain America's shield is vibranium. I'm not sure, or is it adamantium? I have no idea. I gotta look that up. Cause there are only
So if you
two
stab
living-
Captain America, does he die?
well, I think so, but not right away because he regenerates pretty quick.
So
Not
he's
as
the
quick as
same thing
Wolverine.
as Wolverine.
No, but he's Captain America is just fucking a badass. He knows a ton of fighting skills. He's strong as fuck. He can run fast. He's just powerful. He's like a super soldier, basically. Like one step under Hulk.
Yeah, but Bucky's stronger.
No.
Yeah.
No.
His right arm.
That's all he has.
So?
That was like you when you were 14. You had that one right arm.
Got me
Thanks
through
to all
some
those
nights.
websites. Speaking of superheroes, I saw Thor Ragnarok.
How was that?
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
I think if you want to see a great comedy, go check it out. Storyline wise, I don't want to get into it. No, it was good. It was a good storyline. But comic books wise, I don't know. I think they got some things wrong. Like one of the villains, Sutor, if I'm not saying it wrong, I thought he was like super powerful. The way they portrayed him, I mean, he was big and shit, but he wasn't that powerful. Like
Does Hulk die?
I'm not gonna give anything away. Just go watch the fucking film.
Is it just a setup for Infinity War?
I think it does set it up, but it's also a really good movie. Like, it's hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. Definitely check it out. The action's there, the acting's there, obviously the humor. Check it out. There's a little bit of a twist, so yeah, give it. It's a great cast. I don't see why you wouldn't want to see it. So stop the podcast and go watch it right now.
Okay.
Let it
Stop. Let's go watch
movie
it.
or some shit.
Yeah. What else?
Why don't you go watch it?
I won't.
Why are you against superheroes?
Because
Well,
there's just
why?
too many of them. I can't follow it.
Just choose one.
I don't know which one.
Definitely not Iron Man. Fuck.
Why, is he dead?
No, the last Iron Man. No, he wasn't in this
Oh.
Thor Ragnarok.
I thought he was.
We got Justice League coming up. You gonna watch that too or no? No? What the fuck, man?
Maybe. We'll see.
I thought you were like a DC fan.
No. Daniel Cormier? No way.
What?
Yo, how you're eating that egg and cheese is hilarious.
I'm trying to punish
It's
it. I'm trying to punish it. while I
like
eat
beef
it.
jerky. Like,
I'm punishing it. Making me eat it so slow while I'm doing a fucking podcast.
Jesus. Yo, I saw this video on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
Kids are so fucking stupid. It's so stupid.
That's
And
so horrible.
it's always in California.
Alright.
So, all these social justice warriors, man,
Mhm.
in Berkeley, California, UC Berkeley, California College, these kids, 3 college students stood up in front of the class and said they're not taking their midterm or whatever test it was because their professor is a white supremacist. Because he's making them take the test.
Well, that's a qualification to become a white supremacist.
Yeah. And then the professor's like, we're still going to take the test, but I'd be happy. Like, they stopped the entire class and they're just ranting. He's like, yo, you don't know what I've been through. Like, okay. What does it have to do with taking a test?
Wait, was the teacher a white supremacist?
No, he's just a white guy.
Oh. Okay.
They called him white supremacist because he made him take a test, which you're supposed to do in college.
Is that what goes on there?
I don't know. So everybody's these three people are getting like escorted out by a professor to go talk to him, and one of the girls yells out, "I don't know how you guys are still sitting here. What are you guys still sitting here? You don't know what we've been through." One guy yells out, "We're trying to take a fucking test."
Well, right now is that, by the way, is hilarious. It's hilarious if he's not a white supremacist. If he is a white supremacist,
No,
then we should abolish colleges.
he's just a regular white guy trying to administer a test in a class.
You know, I'm gonna try that. Next time somebody doesn't let me do something, I'll be like, "You're fucking racist, man." And they'll be like, "You're not even black." I'm close, man. I'm like in between. But now is actually a sensitive time, man. Can you believe that shooting? So fucking sad.
In
27.
Texas?
What was it? 27
Texas?
people that died. Yeah.
Crazy shit.
And like a ton in the hospital. Some guy went on a shooting spree in a fucking church. Yo, I was actually sitting with my sister the other day, and we counted it out. She was like, "Oh, next is gonna be schools." I was like, "No, they had a shooting in school like 2 years ago or a year ago. Remember in the kindergarten school? What was it? A year or two ago? That happened?
Sandy Hook? Like 3 years ago, I think.
Whatever. It did happen though, right?
Yeah,
In a children's school.
Yeah.
So, and I was telling her, I was like, "Yo, it's happened everywhere. It happened in movie theaters, churches, regular public places. In Vegas, what was that, a club or something?
No, it was an outdoor concert.
Okay. Even in the city, New York City, that guy ran over 8 people, right? And that's like really new. This is
France,
crazy.
they did that during the parade, and then in the theater, remember?
Not to discredit France, like I'm really sad about that. I just want to focus more on America.
What do you have against France?
No, not nothing against that. I just want
I
to
know
see
you
like
hate them, but
I don't hate France. Hate the French. It's different. No, I'm just trying to say like in America, it's just so much more, or maybe we're just more aware of it. I don't know. I
just
want to
report it here.
What?
They report more here because it's America.
Yeah, but a couple of years ago, was it this many? Like this, it's like a lot now. Or am I just being oblivious?
No.
I don't know. You know, I want to look that up statistically. Is it coming more just because there's a debate about the gun laws now, saying how they should be stricter. I heard something on the
It's all
radio.
conspiracy.
Well, hold on. I heard something on the radio where this guy was an ex-Marine, right? Stop me if I'm saying something wrong.
I don't keep
Was
going.
it? Okay, all right.
Going. This guy was an ex-Marine.
Yeah,
okay?
basically he had a record of abusing his stepson.
Oh, this guy you're talking about.
Yeah, this
okay.
current one
Yeah,
from Texas. And his wife at the time, or current wife, whatever. And they had a record of that. And you know when you go to get a gun?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
When you go to get a gun,
I read that, yeah.
they do like a background check
check, yeah.
on you. But that didn't come up because the Marine Corps, whatever, didn't release that information. Now, if that's true, if what I'm saying is true, in my head it's like, because a lot of people are saying we need stricter gun rules. In this particular situation, I don't think stricter gun rules would work because they didn't release his information. They like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I want to find out why they would do that. Did I hear it wrong, maybe?
Maybe. No, I definitely read that he like bashed the baby's skull in or some shit. Like that.
Yeah. So he had a record of it.
Yeah.
So if it was there, they definitely shouldn't have had him have guns.
Right.
But if it was never on the record, then that's an even bigger problem.
The
Why
thing
wasn't it
is
on the
also,
record?
like, I'm pretty sure if anybody wants to get a gun in America, you can, even if it's legal or not. You go look at Chicago, has the strictest gun laws in the country.
Uh-huh.
Has the highest murder rate in the country too. So I don't think gun laws is the problem here. I think it's gun, availability. I read a statistic, we have like 300 million people in America, 400 million guns in America. All the laws in the world won't stop you from getting a gun if you have 400 million of them in circulation in America. You have to get rid of the actual guns.
Well, one, I'm not for guns. I think it's a bad idea overall, just because this is something that can kill someone. And I know people are going to say, yeah, but you can kill someone with a pencil. Yes, I guess you can.
You can.
But it's not the pencil that kills anyone. It's the fucking crazy man behind the pencil.
But it's the same thing with a gun.
Yes. So the reason why I don't think we should get rid of all the guns, yeah, maybe we should have stricter rules and maybe really fucking check the people that are walking down the street with you. Like, we need to check this shit. But if we get rid of the guns, let's say, like, a robbery in your own house, like someone breaks in. I had someone break into my house when I was on vacation. Thank God I was on vacation. They didn't take anything, just everything was disheveled. I think my door was busted open, but nothing crazy. But I'm saying it'd be nice to have that. Thank God I live in a good neighborhood. But let's say people that don't.
Yeah, but
wouldn't they want to have a gun on them?
You live in New York. You can't have a gun here anyway.
I know. I'm just saying in general. Like, if I lived in a bad neighborhood, in a state that was known for violence, I would feel comfortable with a gun. But on the opposing side, it's like, damn, we're having a lot of shootings. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe we shouldn't sell them like in the stores like that, like what you were saying, the availability. What other way can we go about this? You know, because we're just stuck in the median.
The main problem is that they're selling like semi-automatic weapons.
Yeah.
And the main argument is like, what the fuck do you need a semi-automatic weapon for in America?
Yeah,
that hunt. Go ahead, get a rifle, get a
handgun,
a shotgun. I mean, they do damage also, but not as much as a fucking semi-automatic rifle. So.
Yeah, I think that should be removed. Maybe if they just kept like handguns, like if you just want to protect yourself. I mean, if you're just in your own home.
I don't think they could get rid of rifles because a lot of people hunt in the country.
Yes, but I'm saying different situations, different things. Like if you're just trying to protect your own home or your business, I think a handgun is substantial enough.
Yeah.
If you're going hunting, rifle, shotgun, I don't know, maybe a handgun. I don't know if people use those. But yeah, definitely semi-automatic. I don't even know what you would need that for.
You don't.
Like, is there any situation?
The argument is that they collect them.
For what?
I don't know. Gun collection.
That's crazy. I didn't know people collect guns. Like gun collection?
Yeah.
Huh.
You ever seen Dan Bilzerian's Instagram? He has like fucking thousands of guns.
No, I don't really follow him.
Yeah.
Huh.
They just like to collect guns. I don't know why.
I was on Facebook the other day, or was it today in the morning? I'm not sure. And there was just a bunch of actors and people of high standard just basically reaching out to Trump. It was like a video, compilation video of them saying enough is enough. We need to get stricter gun rules or get rid of it. But like they're all trying to stand up for it. But what's the honest answer? Because we can't just get rid of all of them, and we can't keep going the way we are. You know, like we cannot get rid of all guns. We just can't. It's not
Australia
feasible.
did that.
Did it?
Yeah. They had a really bad massacre, like in the 90s, I think. And then they passed like no guns in the country, and they confiscated all the guns. There's no way in hell you can confiscate 400 million guns out of America.
Well, that's A. And B, I don't think... I mean, like you said, people go hunting here. There are other things you can do with guns. Or they do it as a hobby. Like, you know, there's shooting ranges and stuff like that. I personally can't wait to go to a shooting. I've never been. I know you have. It's fun, right? When you just shoot targets, that's fun. But, yeah, I mean, that should be fine. I don't know. We can't get rid of them altogether. I think businesses need them, like 47th Street.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have guns there. They need them. Yeah. How many
they don't carry them?
What? Right.
Unless it's written in their
like license. Certain businesses need them. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I know some liquor stores that have like thick glass panels just because the neighborhood is fucking rough. Yeah. And you know I understand that. So getting rid of guns altogether, I think is a bad idea. And stricter gun laws, I mean, how much stricter can you make? Like, what can be done?
That goes back to the thing. Like, even if you have a gun, it always goes back to the intention of what you're using that gun for. It's the same thing as a car.
Yeah.
If your intention is to drive it to work, it's benevolent, nothing's going to happen. If your intention is to ram it into a crowd of runners in Manhattan, of course. So everything goes back to intention. You know, you don't ban certain people from driving a car.
Yeah, but if you're going back to intention, then what we need to invest money in
is healthcare.
There's that, yeah.
Mental health.
Mental health,
in America, Which that is probably the biggest problem right now.
It is. You know, they say that when you walk down the street, there's a lot of mental, like, I don't know the right word, like crazy people. I don't know.
Mentally handicapped?
No, I'm not talking about like mentally challenged. I'm talking about like fucking psychotic people that you pass by. Like, I had a horrendous experience with one of the customers. I'm not gonna bring up this story because it angers me to such a point. I'm not gonna bring it up. But this person...
You got me intrigued now.
Well, no. This person just felt very entitled and he just started blowing up on me and I said, look... What? No, I'm not gonna say it. Anyway. And I just didn't want to have it. But in my mind it was like, man, imagine this fucker had a gun. That scares me. Like, a moron like this could have one. And yeah, I think there needs to be a better background check. Like, mentally
Yeah,
of
for sure.
each person, but there's no resources for it. Because one of the ideas my sister brought up, she was like, oh, so why don't we just have better security everywhere? I'm like, you can't have
Costs money.
you can't have security in every church. You can't have it in every school.
Not even that. It's like you go live, like my sister used to live in Orlando when she went to school.
Yeah.
In Florida, they have a lot of opportunity crimes. Like a person sees a woman walking in to her house at night alone, and runs in, rapes, and kills her. That happened in one of her communities at night.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why in Florida guns are legal, because you live in a wide open area. It's not like New York. People are on top of each other. If something happens to you, God forbid, in 2 seconds you'll have the cops here.
Yeah.
There, it's like the next person's freaking a mile away, and maybe
That's
not
terrible.
Orlando, but like there definitely go upstate New York. There are certain areas in upstate New York. You have your own house that's like on an acre, and the next neighbor is like half a mile away.
Yeah, it's bumble.
What do you know?
That's
Who's gonna protect you there? By the time the cops come, you're
that's
dead
where
and
horror movies take place.
disintegrating. Exactly. That's the problem with a country so big. It's that you have different areas. Like obviously, yeah, in New York, guns don't make sense. You have cops here within a second.
Well,
if something happens.
well, yeah.
Where's the closest precinct to us? A couple blocks away.
I have like
Two of
three.
them.
We have
Yeah.
3 around
Exactly.
my house. Yeah.
How many precincts are there? Like if you go upstate or somewhere in like rural Nevada,
Yeah.
one for 30 square miles.
But you don't hear that much gun violence out there.
What do you mean? Upstate?
Yeah, I didn't hear of any. I feel like that's the thing. When there's like less surveillance, I think people are calmer. I'm like trying to think,
Oh.
what are the motives for it? Like, I don't think this guy was a terrorist. Like, was he?
Who?
The Texas shooter.
Well,
Like, I have no idea what his intentions were. Why did he do that? Did he hate his life? Did he?
I don't know. I didn't read into it.
That's
all
the
I-
worst
all
thing
I,
of-
all I see, for me, every person who commits an act against humanity is just a sick person. You call them a terrorist, but everyone's a sick person.
No. The reason I'm asking it is if he is a terrorist. I'm just trying to see like what was his motive. Like if he's sent from a different country, that's like a terrorist. But I doubt it's that. I think it was just
Crazy.
stress or something or mentally.
What about the same thing with the guy who killed Chris Kyle? He had PTSD. He took him to a shooting range and he just killed him.
Yeah, post-traumatic stress, yeah. Maybe that's what this was. I mean, it's no excuse, and the worst part is he killed himself. Somebody injured him, shot him twice.
Yeah,
And then he blew his brains out.
Instructor or whatever.
Yeah. And then he blew his brains out.
My thing was that if you want a gun in this country, I think it should be a 6-month waiting period. You sign up, you need a valid reason for why you need a gun. Also, you have to go through at least 2 mental evaluations from 2 different psychiatrists. And, yeah, you wait 6 months before you get a gun. You go through these evaluations. If you have anything in your record, you don't get a gun. Anything. You have to have a clean record.
Yeah, but some of these shooters have clean records. That's
Yeah.
scary. Well, not this guy.
But they don't go through mental evaluations.
Yeah, they should
That's
do
the
that
thing.
as well. And they should
You
have
have
like
to do
top psychologists like look into this, like that would really be able to tell. You know, there's some people that they are so talented they can actually tell just by your facial reactions if you're an aggressive person. I think they need that.
See, the thing is, they don't do that. It's because there's a lot of money.
What, guns?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
The NRA is like one of the biggest supporters of all these candidates and shit. So they're not gonna allow all these laws to pass.
That's
It all
what's
goes
crazy.
back to politics and money.
Right now, the things that are uprising like the heaviest is guns and drugs, man. Like drugs is getting so fucking out of hand. Like our neighborhood, Jamaican States, dude. The drug problem is out of this fucking world, man.
See, I think the guns they saw coming, but the drugs snuck up on everybody. Nobody saw that coming. I don't think everybody's like so surprised. Wow, we're not in the 90s and 80s anymore. Where the fuck did drugs come from? And it's like just as bad as it was back then.
No, I mean there's a lot of like when we were growing up, dude. Weed was like the biggest thing, and maybe coke. Nothing really heavy like that. Now there's like
Why you get some coke?
what?
6th grade in the bathroom stall.
They were. No, but I'm saying now it's like heroin. Like people are going for
Pills, heroin.
Yeah, what the
Crazy.
fuck?
Oh.
It's a ton of it.
Times are tough.
Yeah. You know what they should set up? Or maybe they have this, but not enough. Like in college, they should have like a course that they offer, a free course. In college, not in high school because everybody would skip it. In college where they teach you about life, like what's good about life, how to love life, how the purity of a human, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but you can't teach that to a person.
You know how they have ethics? They have ethics classes. Same
Right.
thing. You can by showing.
But what's the point of college? You go to college to find out who you are and like find out.
Well, this is an optional course.
Yeah.
You could take
I
it.
mean, if they really want to teach you in school, they teach you about life. They
Well,
teach you how
hold
to do your taxes.
Hold on, no,
They teach you about how to do a lot of other
Well,
things.
hold on. They have music classes, right? And they have art classes, and those teach you of like the beauty of it. Like I like music, but I didn't have a crazy appreciation for it. I took a winter course for music appreciation. Boring as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. First week I almost died, but the next 3 kind of went simpler, and I learned about Vivaldi and Haydn and like all these great people that helped me understand music a little bit better, you know? And I was like, damn, this is so fucking awesome. Thank God there's a class for it. And if they have a class for this appreciation, they should have like human life appreciation. How sick would that be, you know? And people could take it. It's like, it could be like a free course, or it could be a mandatory course. Why not? They have a ton of electoral classes you have to take. Why not this one? You know, it'd be good. And the teachers would teach you. They could be like,
How are they qualified to teach you?
And I'll
to
explain
get
to
a
you.
qualified person to teach you.
Well, I'll tell you.
like
they're
motivational speakers.
No, not just that. They could be qualified as in like, let's say they were a war veteran that went through something traumatic in their life, or a woman that survived an abusive marriage where she lost a child, like something like that, where she found the beauty in life, and that
Or
kind
Holocaust
of,
survivor.
or Holocaust survivor. You know what I'm trying to say? Like somebody, or someone that was dealing with depression their entire life, like David Goggins. You sent me his videos.
Yeah,
This guy, when this guy talks,
I would love to take a class with him.
this guy, he literally says, they called me names, they called me faggot, nigger, all my life, fat ass. And, it got to me, and I used to lie about my life just to fit in. Until one day, I said enough is enough. And he changed his life around. Like, when this guy speaks, it's fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Imagine him in your fucking college.
Dude.
How inspired would you feel?
You start the class with 100 push-ups, you finish it with 1,000.
Right? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they should have that course in college where you... And it, like, they kind of have this kind of in college, but it's religion-based. Like, for the Jews, they have Emet.
Yeah.
For...
did JRTC teach you anything about that or no?
About what?
Like, I don't know, appreciation and shit.
Not really.
No?
They taught me how to be tougher, I guess. Like, work out and shit. Like, respect, they taught me. Discipline,
The
they
thing
taught
is
me.
also, I don't think you can teach a person how to appreciate something. Appreciation comes to a person on their own.
Yeah, but you can show them a lot of different things to appreciate.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if they had a
You can
course
just
on
show
it.
them what that person appreciated. And maybe that clicks with them, but you can't tell them what to appreciate.
Don't ruin my idea, Richard. This is happening. Queen's
But
College first.
Your best idea was to get David Goggins to teach that course.
No, I'm serious. Imagine
would.
that.
Dude, he would, man.
Or any other motivational speaker. Somebody that's been through stuff and shows you the beauty of
I
life.
want him to be my life coach.
You can't handle him, dude.
Get up, you fucking loser! What are you sleeping? What is that, 5 hours?
Your armpits are bleeding? I remember when I had armpits. So...
Oh, you gotta go to the bathroom? Oh,